We now correct the first question. We have this one here, and I'll start by writing the first few terms of that sequence at the top. Those are 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, and so on. And we're asked to find the formula for the nth term of this sequence. So to do that, the first thing we do is look into the differences between the terms as we go from left to right. So from 2 to 6, we're adding 4. From 6 to 10, we're adding 4 again. From 10 to 14, we're adding 4. And from 14 to 18, we're adding 4 again. Since we're always adding the same amount, that means that this is a linear sequence. And because it's a linear sequence, it must have a formula that looks like un equals to a times n plus b. So our job here is to find the values of the coefficients a and b. And to do that, we have two equations for linear sequences. Those are a equals to the difference, and a plus b equals to the first term of the sequence. Now, for this particular sequence, those two equations turn into a equals to the difference, which is 4. So that's a equals to 4. And a plus b equals to the first term, so in this sequence that's 2. So a plus b equals to 2. We now have our two equations. So we go ahead and solve them. We start with a equals to 4. Well, there's nothing to do there. A is equal to 4. That's that. We move on to the second equation. A plus b equals to 2. Well, since we now know that a is 4, this becomes 4 plus b equals to 2. We subtract 4 from each side of that equation, which leads to b is equal to 2 minus 4. And that leaves us with b equals to negative 2. And there we go. We now have both coefficients a and b. Our final step is to go ahead and write this sequence's formula, and that would be un equals to an plus b, which in this case is 4n minus 2. And there we have it. That's the formula for the nth term of this sequence.